What's the deal, my people? What's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal? How's everybody out there doing tonight? How's everybody doing? I see a lot of people out here rocking with the Don from the Teflon. We got the big Danny McKay up in the building. We got AK-47 holding down the Gazette for the dime. We got Sarah Charles up in the building. Let me highlight some of y'all so people know who I'm talking about right there. We got Sarah Charles up in the building. As I said, we got AK-47 up in the building. You know what I mean? We got KC up in the building, right? Chilling. Mother of Krakens with no picture. There's no picture for the mother of Krakens. The mother of Kraken needs a picture. We need to get a picture up in there, right? Joanna K up in the building, rocking with us right now. Daniel K up in here chilling with the Don Tony Teflon. Natasha is up in here. Another person without a picture. These people, you need to get some pictures going on. Yeah, incognito out here. What's going on? Jay is in the building. Pitch, you know what I mean? Rocking with no picture. We got these people pictures, man. You know what I mean? You got pictures up in here, man. For real. That's like me just doing this live stream like this without the camera being on, right? You wouldn't appreciate it, right? You would appreciate it if I did the whole live stream like this, right? You would say, nah, Teflon, that don't work, right? It won't work like that, you know? But that's what it is, man. Need some pictures up in here. I don't care if it's sigils or whatever. We need something up in there, man. That's what it is. That is what it is. So, you got LMR up in the building, rocking with me, and all that. So I'm glad to see LMR up in here rocking with me as always. My co-host for the Lady and Don podcast. Subscribe to the Lady and Don podcast. Subscribe to the Lady and Don podcast, please. All right, let's throw this camera on real quick. Let's throw it on. Oh. Oh, wait a second. I gotta put that down. Maybe I did something wrong. All right, here we go. All right, that's better. There we go. All right, that's better. What is cracking with y'all? What is cracking? We got LT Giles up in the building. You know what I mean? Uptown for the Crown, baby. All right, we up in here chilling and everything else right now. All right, so you know. Before we get into this video topic, we're not going to stay on here too long. Maybe about an hour or so, you know what I mean? Before we get into this hour-long video topic and stuff and start talking about this Daenerys Targaryen speech and everything, you know, I want to just say shout out to my man, Phil the Issues Guy. I haven't seen Phil on in a while. I just seen him do a stream back up in here chilling, you know what I mean? So, you know, I definitely want to shout out to my man, Phil the Issues Guy. You know what I mean? Without a doubt, man. You know, I miss Phil. I understand why he was gone. He had some stuff jumping off and stuff. You know what I mean? But definitely miss Phil the Issues Guy. You know what I mean? So shout out to my man Phil the Issues Guy, rocking, come back out there. It ain't the same without Phil. You know, dropping, doing his thing and everything else. You know what I mean? Got nothing but love for Big Phil, man. So you know what I mean? As always, you know what it is, man. Bug muggers in hand. You know, so we doing our thing. We doing our thing up in here, man. We doing our thing up in here. All right. So you know, let me get this article real quick. Hold on. You're gonna pull it up. We're gonna pull this up real quick. All right. We're up here. Let me go back to the yard real quick. All right, so we'll get into this real quick and we'll talk about this because this is what people came here for. So let's do that. Alrighty. I do believe we're in there. All right, so we have this article out here, fan side put out here, and it's about Daenerys Targaryen. Game of Thrones showrunners explain Daenerys' warmongering speech. Now, that's the first contention of debate. It wasn't really truly a warmongering speech. You know, maybe it was, a warmongering speech, and maybe it wasn't. I don't know. I don't know if you can actually say it was. Maybe she was just doing what I mean. Would you? I'm sure that if you look at it, that Aegon, when he conquered stuff, he gave speeches like this. I mean, we don't hear about him, but I'm sure he had to. Was Aegon considered a warmonger, or was he just, or was Aegon just a conqueror? You know what I mean? What's the difference between being what is the difference between what? Wait a second, son. Roscoe Jenkins Jackson, man. What you talking about, man? You know, Don Tony Teflon don't rock nothing from Walmart unless it's socks. All right, that's all I can get from Walmart. Socks. Period. And that's it, man. That's it, man. That's the way it is, man. Don can't do nothing like that, man. Check the tags. You see what it is. You know, but when I look at Daenerys Targaryen, I would just say, do you think that is, when she's saying that, is that a warmongering speech? You know what I mean? I don't know if it truly can be considered for that. You know what I mean? I would think that, me personally, I would think that the speech is more just a rallying speech or anything else like that. You know what I mean? Or anything going like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would think. So let's see. You know, maybe we're gonna play a little bit of the speech so everyone knows what we're talking about. We're gonna go into the article here that we hear. Now it says, in the final episode of Game of Thrones, Daenerys Targaryen gives a speech to her assembled Dothraki and Unsullied forces, promising to liberate the great cities of the world, like she liberated King's Landing. She just massacred a good chunk of civilians in the city, so it's understandable if people like Jon and Tyrion and Arya are concerned. Now, I don't agree with that right there, with that point right there. Just because she murdered some people in King's Landing does not mean that she's going to go around murdering other people. You know what I mean? I think that when she's liberating the people, liberating the King's Landing, I think if she's liberated from the yoke of the Lannisters, I think that's what she means. I don't think she's saying, I'm going to liberate these places and go and kill everybody. That I think she means that anyone who's being oppressed, she's going to liberate them. That's the way I took it. You know what I mean? When we heard her thing, when we heard her speech and everything. So let's see if we can hear a little bit of this speech. I don't know how I should show it. Maybe I should show it a different way. Real quick. Let me get the screen share again. And let's hear a little bit of her screen share. Of her screen share. Of her thing. Let's see. Then let's go. Let's share that. Wait, that's me. It's not supposed to happen. Wait a second. We gotta do this. So we gotta do this again. It's wait a second. Wait a second, man. Now I'm stuck on like this channel with me on it. What the hell happened? How am I stuck on this channel? Where's that at? Here? All right, that's that. All right, let's get rid of that then. Uh-oh. All right, so all right. So we got rid of that. So I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about that. All right, let's get to some screen sharing here. See, that's why I need LMR rocking with me, because those things don't happen when she's around. All right, so let's take a listen to some of this speech for her. All right, you see, all right, so let's stop it right there real quick. And let's just listen to it exactly what she said. She said that you have liberated this town from the oppressors. So when I hear these things and they're saying that that Jon Snow and Tyrion should have some concern that she's warmongering, she's not really saying anything about warmongering at all. If you ask me, she's just saying that she liberated this town from the Lannisters, from the grip of the Lannisters. And I think that she's 100% right on that right there. So I really wouldn't look down at Daenerys for saying this right now. So how they could say that she's just a warmonger, I don't see that whatsoever. But let's go back and play a little bit more. All right, so once again, when I'm listening to this speech that's given by Daenerys right here, I don't see how people are saying that she is a warmonger. I don't see the warmonger. She's clearly saying that she wants to liberate the people, the women, the men, and the children who are being oppressed. We've seen how the people were being oppressed in King's Landing. She was trying to liberate people from that. She didn't say anything about going around and just burning people for no reason or anything like that. So for them to say that Tyrion and Jon them should have been concerned, I don't really see why they should have been concerned. I don't think that she had done anything at this particular time to make you believe that she was just going to go crazy and just go around the world and burn the world. I don't see anything like that at all. You know what I mean? So listen, did she burn people in King's Landing that were innocent? Yes, she did burn people that were innocent. But that does not mean that she was going to keep on doing that. That's like saying she hung the slave masters before, but did she go around hanging other people? Did you see her going around hanging and putting bodies on display? No, she only did it to those people. She had the Unsullied kill the other slave masters, but did she go around having the Unsullied kill innocent people back then? No, she didn't. So those are the people who got in her way that were hurting and doing bad things to people. That's the people that she took out her anger on. Now, did she go overboard killing innocent people? Yes, she did. But she was in a very emotional state at that time. She'd done seen her best friend's head get chopped off in front of her, and Cersei was just over there grimacing when it happened. Like I go, oh, good. Oh, excuse me. And that's where I think that was a problem. I don't see her as a mad queen at all. I would see her more as a conqueror. I would look at her as Daenerys the Conqueror more than Daenerys the Mad Queen. It did not portray this Mad Queen situation to me good at all. If they were going to make her mad or try to make her mad, there could have been a lot more that they could have done to fulfill this. But from that speech, I do not see at all how anyone could say, listening to that speech, that there was something going on in her that she just was all of a sudden she just lost her mind. It seemed like to me in the show, only thing that she did in the show was not put no conditioner in her hair for a little while. It seems like she didn't put no conditioner in her hair, and she had no makeup on that day. It's so hard. Miss Sandy wasn't there to do her hair for her. Miss Sandy wasn't there to put her makeup on for her. You know what I mean? So that's what it seemed like to me. that was going on there. I don't see anything that makes me believe at that particular time that she was crazy. All right, people. You know what I mean? So I don't really see that at all. All right, so we're gonna go back to the article and see what the article says. So I don't agree with a lot of things going on here. So let's go back and see what this article is saying about it, what D&D has said about it. All right. All right, so it says here, with the final season of Game of Thrones now out on home video, we're seeing the cast and crew talk about the key moments like this in behind-the-scenes featurettes. Entertainment Tonight has a clip from the featurettes, Duty is the Death of Love, which is it's all about the ending. I knew that speech was going to be really important, and I have spent a huge amount of time learning it, says Emilia Clarke, who played Daenerys. And for the first time in my whole Game of Thrones career, I got that word perfect. Now, since the speech was delivered in Dothraki, getting it word perfect was no easy task. I'm being so brutally honest here. I was in hell learning that speech. This pretend language was literally eating me up. I couldn't do it, Clark said. And then magic happened. I woke up that morning, went on, and it came out. I was probably fighting, not what I was saying, but it was what Danny was doing. Now, let's talk about that real quick. About what she's saying. Now, I want to ask y'all people in the chat real quick, because maybe I don't understand something. Maybe I misunderstood something. Now, do the Unsullied speak Dothraki? I mean, maybe y'all can help me in the chat and let me know that. Do the Unsullied speak Dothraki? Because she says that was in Dothraki. Now, do the Unsullied speak Dothraki? Is that what they do? Because how do they know exactly what to respond if states unless they do it? You know, Mother Kraken says, not that I'm aware of. You know, I'm not aware of the Unsullied speaking Dothraki. We didn't even really hear the Dothraki respond. But you know what I mean? You know, we have no idea. Fred says, nope. We got Bernie L saying they had Rosetta Stone. Maybe they had Rosetta Stone. Maybe we see the Unsullied is the one she's directly speaking to mostly in this. You know what I mean? And yet they did it in Dothraki. You know, I thought it was a little bit of Valyrian in there or something. You know what I mean? That's what I figured. The Unsullied spoke Valyrian. You know, but I didn't know the Unsullied speak Dothraki or anything else like that. I had no idea they got like that. Latoya says, not that I'm aware of. In the beginning of her speech, she spoke Dothraki and then finished it in Valyrian. Yeah, it sounded a lot of Valyrian to me. That's what I thought it was, Valyrian and stuff. You know what I mean? But she's saying the thing that it was in Dothraki and it was eating her alive and everything else. But I don't know. Let's go back to it. Let's go back to this thing real quick. See what else she has to say. All right. Clark's comments are interesting, although we've heard her say much the same thing before. What drew my attention were comments from the showrunners Dave Benioff and Dan Weiss, who we haven't really heard weigh in on the final arc of the series. Given the controversial it proven, I'm curious to hear what they have to say. Quoth Weiss, Dany has been above it all, literally, throughout this entire battle. She fought the whole thing from the air. So when she's in the plaza, all she's seeing is her own armies triumphant in the city she came to conquer for all the best reasons. And I think the idea of spreading her brand of revolution around the entire world is a very attractive idea to her at this moment in her at this moment. In her mind, it's a very ethical idea because she's not seeing the costs the way Jon and Tyrion have seen the cost. Now, I agree kind of what they're saying, and I don't, because the cost did not have to be that high. You know what I mean? I don't think that the cost, if she did other places, would be that high, because I don't think that she would have to kill innocent people like she did at that particular time. So I don't see the cost being that high if she did this to other places and everything else. So I don't agree with this saying about that, dealing with why Danny Tyrion would say that. All right, let's go back to what Benioff said. He says, what's interesting about it is that she's been making similar kind of speeches for a long time, and we've always been rooting for her. And this is kind of the natural outcome of philosophy, and that willingness to go forth and conquer all your enemies. You know, I think some of her speeches that she gave were more harsh than this one that we heard. So I don't know if she gave similar speeches at all. I don't know if I can agree with that. I think that the speeches she did give were a little bit more harsh. And so let's go into a speech that she gave real quick, so that we could hear a speech that she gave that I think was more harsh for her, and much more better than that. So let's hear this one real quick. Now, I think that speech was much more harsh than the speech that we heard her give in King's Landing. But I think she had a reason for it to be more harsh at that particular time, because I think that those people were, that guy thought he had gotten over on her. So I think it really comes down to the consequences, to the situation. You know what I mean? So I can't go with them saying that she was going to conquer the world and this is what she was after and everything else. I don't see that. Maybe I'm wrong, and maybe y'all see it differently. And if you do see it differently, please put it in the chat and let me know exactly what you're feeling, because I don't see it that way. I think they're I think that they're 100% wrong. Maybe this is the way they wrote it, but to me, it didn't come off this way. So I don't know if D&D just didn't get the job done with their writing, but I think if they really wanted to make her seem mad and make it seem like, that she was trying to just burn everything down and everything else, like in comparing her to the Mad King, I think it's a terrible comparison, because I just don't see any similarities between her and the Mad King. The Mad King, he was sexually aroused when he burnt people. You never seen her get turned on to the point of sexual arousal when she was burning people. The Mad King, he had fingernails that were all the way down to the floor. He didn't bathe, he didn't wash, he didn't do anything like this. We never seen her get into a situation like that or anything like that, you know. Now the Mad King was turned mad because of because of the defiance of Duskendale when it was all said and done. It wasn't like that's the way he always was, but you can understand him for being mad because you have no idea what they did to him while they kept him there, torturing him and stuff like that, you know. But I didn't see anything really, truly, to make you think that the Mad King was mad. You know what I mean? I mean, not the Mad King. That Daenerys was mad, like the Mad King. I see nothing. They did not display this to me good enough to make me really truly believe that Daenerys was mad. And even when I read this article and we hear like how the speech that she gave, like that is supposed to be her turning point. That she's supposed to be wanting to go all over the world and just kill people. I don't see how they got that from what they did. That she was going all over the world, wanted to kill the whole world. She clearly says in the statement that she wants to stop oppressors. She wants to get people from the oppressor. She wants to break the wheel. You know what I mean? She doesn't. And so when she's saying that she wants to break the wheel and people, she's saying that, as she said before, when she gave the wheel speech, she said Stark on talk, Lannister on talk, and that Baratheon, and it goes on and on from one to the other, one to the other. She wanted to stop all those people from being on top and just say, hey, I'm on top of the wheel. It's going to stay this way. There's going to be no more this person, that person, this person. It's just going to be Targaryen on top forever. And that was it. And that's what I think she was going for more than anything when she was saying that she wanted to break the wheel. You know what I mean? So I don't really see how anyone could see it any other. If you do see it different, let me know. You know what I mean? And that was it. Alicia Keeson says the Mad King going mad was perfectly done. D&D did not do that with Danny. There was no build-up. I have to agree with you there. There's truly, I don't see the build-up for it. Now, you could say in a couple of things, like when she fed the slavers to the dragons and marine, but that was still, to me, kind of justified. The Mad King was doing it to innocent people that he had no beef with at all. He was just doing it. And as I said, he got off on it. She was never getting off or anything. If she was trying to oppress people, then she would have never locked her dragons in up, right? But she did lock her dragons up after the dragons killed the one boy, and she locked her dragons up. So if she was truly trying to oppress people, she would not have locked the dragons up. She would have had, okay, sorry about that. Here's some gold. Keep your mouth shut, or you're getting burned up too. We didn't see anything like that with it. So that's what it is. That's Antavia Majors up in the building saying that, you know what I mean? Yeah, John heard blah, 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 Winterfell, blah, blah, blah. Yep, I agree, because she said blah, blah from the Winterfell to thing, and then John said, oh my God, Winterfell. You know, it really comes down to the manipulation of Tyrion Lannister. You know what I mean? That Tyrion Lannister was able to manipulate Jon Snow, someone that was strictly on death row, whose life was on the line, that he was about to die and get killed. Manipulate this chick, eliminate Jon, to kill this chick, which was just a bad move. If Tyrion really wanted to help the situation, he would have talked Jon into marrying her. Because if she would have just married her, all this doesn't happen. All this goes away, you know. And so really, I blame two people for this. And Tyrion Lannister and that dime dropping ass, peeping Tom ass Bran Stark. They are the ones who manipulated this whole situation into this, get it done like this, and this to ruin her. It was them. They did it together, and that was it. That's why Bran named Tyrion to serve him at the end, because he knew Tyrion helped him do it. And that is where I see it. I have to agree with you, AK-47 up there. You know what I mean? That's where Tyrion was ultimately looking out for himself. Yeah, that's, you know, when you're on death row, when you're trying to survive any way you can. And if you really look at it, that's what Tyrion was trying to do. He's trying to survive. he was about to get put to death for setting his brother and sister free, which didn't do anything but kill them anyway. And he betrayed her. I always told people, if you look at my videos I did back in the day, before any other YouTuber did them and everything, you'll see my video first, saying that Tyrion was going to betray Daenerys. And people used to act like I was crazy. I didn't know what I was talking about. Oh no, Tyrion would never do that to Daenerys. He would never do that to Daenerys. Just like I told you he would do it, he did it. And that's the bottom line. And she got betrayed by love by Jon Snow, for love by Jon Snow. So, it is what it is. That's what it was. Those two people that we thought were supposed to be good, that's the way it goes. Well, I never forget, Latoya, to blame them evil ass children of the goddamn forest, because if you really want to get technical about it and I get into it and stuff like that, it's not Bran Stark on the Iron Throne. Bran Stark was taken over by the children of the forest, and it's really a children of the forest that sits the Iron Throne right now. Bran Stark is now not. Bran Stark died in the cave. He's not there. They took his body over, and they're just running him through his body, and they took the Iron Throne. This was a plan of the children of the forest from a long time ago. I was supposed to do a video series on. I already did a video about this a long time ago, many years ago. All right, I turned the lights off for a second. Don't think I didn't do it by accident. I did it on purpose. All right, so this is what you're playing for right here. This is a ring right here. You see that ring right there? This is what it is. As you can see, it fits on the Don's finger. Only the pinky finger right there, right? You see it right there? It's glowing. You see it right there, right? Now, this is what y'all playing for. The winner is going to get this ring right here. Now, and all you got to do to make it glow like this is leave it in light. And when you leave it in light, I only left it in there for what? I left it in there for maybe 4 or 5 minutes, and it glow like this. It will maintain its glow for probably 4 to 5 hours per charge. All right. So you playing for this ring right here. I want one of y'all to win this ring. You know what I mean? This is what it's going to be right there. All right. So as I said, all you gotta do when you win this ring, if you do win, all you have to do is one thing. Just hit me on Facebook, on Teflon TV, on the Facebook channel. Tell me you won the ring, and then give me your address, and I'll ship the ring right out to you this week. All right? It even glows when the light is on. Turn the light on, you can see it. You can still see the glow. All right. The light's back on. And as you can see, the ring still does glow with the lights on. Obviously, it looks better in the dark, but even with the lights on, all that light, you still see that ring is glowing. All right? All right. There it is. The one ring. It's going to be one of yours tonight. Are you ready? Now, I've given you hints that this is going to be. This is a Tony. I don't even know if AK should win this, because AK probably gonna get it. AK may have to be disqualified. All right, she probably gonna get it quicker than anybody. All right, but here we go. You have to type fast to get this ring if you want it. Now, this is, I said, it's a Dirty Dancing question related to my favorite movie of all time. Here is the question. Don't put the answer in the question in there until you see the name Teflon. Your answer will not count until you see the name Teflon. All right, here we go. All right, you go. This is it. This is what you're putting it right here in the chat. You're putting the answer in the chat tonight, right now. All right. For the ring. All right. Here we go. This is where it goes. Here we go. AK is gonna be fair and not enter the contest, all right? Because she most likely gonna know this answer. It's not gonna be hard. All right. In the movie Dirty Dancing, what is Johnny's last name? In the movie Dirty Dancing, what is Johnny's last name? Putting it up there. You heard the question. You see the ring. I want y'all to win this right here. So I want y'all to win this ring right here. It's very simple. Very simple. I do believe we have a winner. I do believe we have a goddamn winner already, and that's what I like to see. I like to see that. I like to see that. I like to see that. And the winner is, let me go back right here on Teflon TV. Roscoe Jenkins says bravo. He is not correct. Mother of Kraken. Let's see. Roscoe TV said bravo. Not correct. Mother of Kraken says she has no idea. It's no correct. But Latoya Fletcher, who says Castle, is 100% right. You know, at least it kicks in your career. I mean, I did it easy for y'all. I wanted to give this ring away, bam. And I did give the ring away. And the winner is Latoya Fletcher, who came up with Castle. That is correct. His name is Johnny Castle. Latoya, you have won this ring right here. Right here. Right there, the one ring. All you got to do, as I said, is put that ring in some light, and there you go. All you have to do now, contact me, Teflon TV, and you have this ring will be sent to you. I'll ship it right out to you. I'm very happy that you won, and there it is right there. I'm glad. There you go. That you have great taste, and that's one of your favorite movies of all time. Then that is what it is. I would like to give away another ring now. Since I've given away the one ring, I feel like I should give away another one. So, you know, this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to do. All right. I'm going to see if LMR can stream with me tomorrow. And if LMR streams with me tomorrow, we will give away another ring tomorrow. All right. We'll give away another one. So, and the next one, I'll let you pick the color of it yourself, whatever ring you want, and I'll send it to you. All right. I'll give away another ring. I'll give away another one tomorrow if we do that. But Latoya Fletcher, contact me, Teflon TV. Send that to me, and I will definitely get this right to you. You know what I mean? Congratulations to everybody out there who participated. You know what I mean? You gave it a shot. You know, Johnny Bravo was a little crazy. You know what I mean? But you know, congratulations, Latoya Fletcher. This is your ring right now. And your ring is on its way to you. And it glows. It really does glow. So, like, if you ever seen those, like, if you've seen them on Facebook or whatever, and you say, oh, this ring really worked, does it really glow? You just seen it in yourself. Now, when you see it and you get it, it's not going to look impressive when you first see it. You know what I mean? So, but once you put it in some light and leave it in a lot, that's when it happens. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That is what it is and stuff. So, listen, we have been on here. We have done this for an hour. I'm not going to go on any longer. I'm going to ask the Lady Lamar to rock with me tomorrow. When she does rock with me, and it's real quick, what Mother Kraken saying right here. I used to have a glow in the dark lip ring. Nice. Well, we want to see how you look, Mother Kraken. You need to get yourself a picture. The one ring, it's still glowing after all that time. It wasn't even put in the light that long. You can still see it glowing in the light. That's how strong this thing is. And it's coming to you. So I cannot wait to give this to you and everything else. You know, just DM me on Facebook, and that is what it is. All right. So let me get up off here. If you like the way I do this, please spread this across the realm. Please subscribe. And until next time, you know who it is. Tomorrow, LMR, get at her and make sure she gets on with me, and we'll give away another ring. All right? And I'll put it right up there as soon as she agrees to. Peace and stay sexy.